What have you done to improve your health lately? That is the magic question for today. Thank you for watching Healing Beauty. Today I'm very pleased to talk to an unstoppable woman. Her name is Caitilin Foley. She is being sober for the last 100 days. Can you believe that? She just quit on alcohol. She became a vegan. She is working out constantly. She goes to Central Park. That's right, she also lives in New York. And I am very excited to share this amazing conversation with you. So stay tuned for what's coming next. I am curious, how did you become a vegan? Like, what made you take that decision?
So I've been vegan like off and on for years. I think when I was in 7th or 8th grade, which was like 1996, I was a vegetarian for a while. I think it was just something innate with me. And whenever, like growing up, I always loved like cucumbers and carrots just as snacks. I think my body just could realize how like the health benefits of like the vegetables and just the nutrition I was putting in. And then I can't remember what year it was, maybe like 2011 or even like 2009, my mom and I got really into juicing. That was like that craze, and we started watching YouTubes on it, and then all of the documentaries on how animals are treated were coming out. Oh, we watched Forks Over Knives, which I'm sure you've heard of, is a
Yeah.
really good documentary. And so it's for like a few different reasons. Like, one, I'm an animal lover and just empathetic for any living being, and just the way that animals are treated is just like atrocious, and I don't want to support that in any way. And then also just for the health benefits. I believe, and it's scientifically proven, that meat and dairy products are extremely carcinogenic. They pump the animals full of antibiotics and all of these horrible things. And I can just tell a difference in my health and how I feel when I'm eating vegan. And it's
a big
more
difference, right?
absolutely. So my boyfriend and I both eat this way, and he doesn't like to have a label vegan. I'm not afraid of that. I like to say plant-based also. But like, I'll admit it, like on the 4th of July, just this last weekend, I was tired. I didn't want to make food. So we got pizza from downstairs with like actual dairy cheese. And I could feel it immediately. I could feel the difference in my body. And then I was just telling my boyfriend, I was like, I think my face broke out from that food. It's just like, you can feel the difference.
Being very persistent and courageous, because for me, it's hard, with the exception of the fish, because red meat, I just gave up on it.
Yeah.
I know that red meat, like it's the killer. I mean, you don't want to put that on your body. It's the worst thing you can do, the red meat, or probably do it, not too often. But I guess if I keep a rhythm of excluding the meat slowly, it's a process. So I want to become a vegan someday, but I say, wow, I mean, it's just like, I really admire people that they just gave up on all of that. And then you started to feel this difference.
Yeah, and you do feel it. And I think like with any lifestyle change or just anything that you're wanting to change, it's that old saying, like, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's very seldom that you're going to be able to like snap your fingers and be 100% where you want to be. So you just make little progressions, like how they say meatless Monday, or like for me, like I don't buy any animal products from the grocery store. Like, I just don't cook it. And you can find things like, people will say, oh, I miss having meat. Like, I love using portobello mushrooms. Like, I make tacos with that. I put it on pizzas. Like, you can find like good substitutes.
The other part that amazed me about you is that you quit drinking. And oh my God, alcohol, giving up on that, it seems like it's almost impossible for me. At least, a glass of wine, red wine, they say is good for your cardiovascular system.
Mhm.
Or, you know, it's social drinking is so hard to avoid when you get together with friends. And giving up on alcohol, oh my God, you have to tell me more about that. How did that happen?
Oh my gosh. So it happened out of necessity for me. I am an alcoholic. I have a problem where, like, I can't just have one glass of wine. I'll drink the whole bottle. And so I just turned 37 in June, and I started drinking when I was 14. And it was always just to, like, cover up like insecurities, or I just felt this underlying tension. You know, it's cliche, but probably from stuff with childhood or what have you. So I remember the first time I drank, I was just like, oh, I love this. And it was fun for a long time. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, in my 20s, I was living in San Diego, going to all the hottest clubs, the
Living the life.
beaches, yeah, having fun. But I'm also, my personality is like, all or nothing. So I just am not good at moderating it. And it was just affecting my relationship with my boyfriend. We've been together. God bless him. He's stayed with me through my ups and downs, but we've been together almost 8 years. I've had troubles with my family, like job stuff. And I just knew that I wasn't showing up for myself, and I wasn't being the best Caitilin that I could be. Um, I've tried AA like multiple times, and it's so funny. Like, I got sober during this pandemic. Like, I checked there's like a counter online that you can do. And so like today is 111 days that I haven't had
And a
a
lot
sip
of
of
people do
alcohol.
the opposite, exactly. That's when you start drinking, because you have all of this anxiety.
As long as I stay sober, I am going to achieve all of my goals. Because for me, like, drinking, because it has been so extreme, it's been like my Achilles heel. It's always the thing that like holds me back from anything, you know? So as long as I cut that out of my life, I can really achieve everything that I want. And like, already probably 4 of the 9 things on my board I've already achieved and brought into my life just in the past 111 days. So
That is such a big challenge. I mean, because giving up on meat and dairy and alcohol, but this got you to where you are right now because you have all of this great energy, and that's how you substitute the alcohol. You replace that, and now you have more, you know, more enthusiasm to go and work out like you do, right? In Central Park, you said that you do like more than 10,000 steps. And you also throw me the other number, the how many pounds, 20 to 30 pounds that you lost?
yeah, I lost 20 to 30 pounds. I don't have a scale, but my friend asked me the other day, she's like, how much weight have you lost? I'm like, I don't know. And I like, Austin picked me up the other day. He's like, you were a lot lighter. And like, because my drink of choice, like, I cut out hard alcohol because that was too much. Then I cut out wine, and then I was like, oh, I'll drink Bud Light because that's like nothing. But beer has so much calories, and it gives you like such a bad stomach. And so yeah. But I also attribute it just to like, you're purifying your body, and that like opens up the channel to like your higher power, like your inner power. Just like, I'm very into that right now too. I'm listening to like spiritual podcasts and things. And I feel like with drinking, whenever you do drink, you cut off like your ability to like manifest or communicate to like your spirit guides or your higher power. So like, I want to keep all the channels like open, flowing, and like as light and healthy as possible, if that makes sense.
I wish that I can do the same. You just have to set your mind, and you have to visualize yourself, because you had that goal in you, right? That you wanted to lose weight and wanted to become healthier. And now, what is your fitness routine? Like, what type of workouts are you currently doing?
So I do a lot of this Pilates teacher. Her name's Leah Bartha on Instagram. It's Liabartha. And she is a Pilates teacher. She lives in Brooklyn. She generally teaches in Soho when, you know, it's normal life. But she's been so generous lately. She does live Instagram workouts close to every day. And she'll either do a 60-minute workout or a 30-minute workout. And if you can't make the live class, she saves it for you on her IGTV, and you can do it when it's convenient for you. And before this, I used to do yoga all the time, and yoga's great, but this Pilates, I swear, like, it's so low impact, but you see the results. Like, it's crazy.
I want to try a class.
You should, yes. I'll send you her link. You definitely have to. And she's like such a sweet gal, and just like really, I don't know, I just love her. And then I also started doing Melissa Wood Health. She does, she has an app, and her subscription is $9.99 a month. And she has 2 little babies, so she does a lot of videos that are like 19 minutes long, 20 minutes long. So it's like, if you don't have time to work out because you're working or you have small kids or what have you, her whole idea is like, there's always at least 15-20 minutes that you can squeeze in. So I've been flip-flopping between the 2 of them, and then I go on my walks in the afternoon. I also started doing intermittent fasting, which is, for me, I drink coffee when I wake up. And well, first I'll drink like apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning with some water. And then I'll drink just black coffee with cinnamon till probably 12 or 1. And then I'll eat like a salad. So intermittent fasting is maybe you eat from like 12 to 7 p.m. and then you don't eat the next day until 12. And then that gives your body enough time to like digest and like burn the fat.
Like a detox?
Yeah, kind of. It's like, I'm not like a guru on it or anything, but it basically, it gives your body enough time to digest everything in your stomach, and also to like burn the fat and everything. Yeah, and to like detox. And it's also easier on your system because it's not constantly digesting food.
Yeah.
And as long as you eat enough calories between that 12 p.m. and 7 p.m., so you're not starving yourself, as long as you get enough calories in during the day, like, it's totally healthy.
So you don't eat anything after 7, like before you go to bed? Like, what's the last time that you have your dinner?
So it varies. So like sometimes we won't eat till like 9 p.m. but the next day I don't eat until 2 p.m. So you always want to have like 16 or 17 hours where you're not eating. You can have water or you can have black coffee.
That is such a great, valuable information. I've been thinking about that lately. Like, how does it feel? Because sometimes I need to depurify my body.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, what is the time frame? Like, how often should I do it? Should I try it once a week, or what would be the frequency that you suggest me?
I do it every day. And I think it's totally healthy too. Like, I've listened to different podcasts with Molly Sims. Like, she's a popular model, and this one guy, he's the creator of this one food brand. But I know it's like a common thing. You can just research intermittent fasting. It's totally healthy. And I know that's probably helped with my weight loss too, because it just lets your body like cleanse, you know, everything in your stomach, and you're not just constantly waking up and eating more food and just piling on.
Great. I'm going to have to check it out. I mean, those are great tips.